Hey guys, Coach John here. I want to talk to you guys today about persisting with your goals. Everyone has goals. It's super important to have goals. Otherwise, you just don't know where to go um, with your life or with whatever you're trying to accomplish. And the key to all that is really just being persistent. You have to keep going. There's really no way around it. I mean, sometimes your goals are tiny or sometimes you have really large goals. You know, I have my goals, I have short-term goals, I have longer-term goals, and it's just the key to every single goal that you're ever going to set up for yourself is you gotta be persistent. You gotta keep going. It might seem tough at times, but you just gotta keep going. Like, I'm sure you guys have goals, right? I'm sure some of you sitting there like, well, my goal is impossible, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel that way too. I have the same thing. There's goals that are just impossible and feel like they're impossible to accomplish. But you know what? If you keep persisting and you keep going, you'll be able to hit those goals. And again, the point is you have to be persistent. I mean, here's an example, and I'm about to say an example, and I'm not religious at all by any stretch of the imagination. And but the best example I looked at and realized is if you look at, let's take Moses for example. Now, I'm sorry if I butcher the story a little bit. Like I said, I'm not a very religious person, so I apologize for all you guys who are. I'm not trying to offend, not trying to do any of that. But you got Moses. You know, he was supposed to free all the slaves from Egypt, right? And that's a pretty gnarly task. I mean, if you had someone who kept saying and say, "Good, you have to get this whole entire town of how many hundreds of thousands of people out of there, and you're by yourself. You have to do it." I mean, it's going to seem almost impossible, I'm sure. But you know what? He didn't just go to that Pharaoh once. He didn't go to the Pharaoh twice. He just kept on going, and he persisted, and he persisted, and he persisted, and he did get his goal. He got the goal of freeing those slaves from Egypt. Of course, he had a little help from the guy upstairs, and had a few acts of that going on. But you know what? The point, if that person, that one human being, just being able to help and accomplish that massive task, he was able to do it. You know, so if you look at your goals, I mean, your goals are probably not like Moses. They're not huge like that probably, but I'm sure you got your bigger goals. I'm sure you got your smaller goals. But the point is, every single one of those goals that you go for or you're trying to accomplish, you just gotta keep going. You know, like I got my goals with my workouts, and every single time I do workout, I'm pushing myself harder, pushing myself harder, pushing myself harder, trying to accomplish those goals. And, you know, I'm constantly reevaluating my goals for the month, reevaluating the goals for the year, and going forward, and constantly tweaking stuff to make sure I can make those goals. And I'm constantly pushing forward to make those goals. So you guys gotta look at your goals and really set like little markers for yourself. Like, good, by this time I'll be here, by this time I'll be here, by this time I'll be here. It might not be a goal that you're going to accomplish tomorrow or the day after. It might be next week or next month or maybe the next year or the following year, but you will hit those. But you got to be persistent in making that happen. So set your goals, go backwards, look at what it's going to take to make those goals, and you just got to keep persisting, guys. It really is that important. You got to keep going. So I hope that this video helps you in realizing that you got to keep going and be persistent. If you really like how I share and motivate you guys, definitely like and subscribe. Share with others. If you feel somebody's running into something very similar and needs a little bit of motivation, definitely share this video with them, right? And if you want further help and you want me to work with you, send me a message, send me a text. I would love to hear from you guys, and I'd love to help you out. All right, I'm gonna go. I realize this video is 4 minutes and 30-something seconds long, so I'm gonna end it here. But I hope you guys find some motivation in this video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.